shave my head or cut my hair. And after all those years of not being able to have hair, I'm really attached to it, and I just don't want to get rid of it.
Check out the clock tower in the future. Here's how we wash and pack our carrots to keep them in great shape all winter long. The tops are removed immediately because they only suck moisture out of the root and complicate the washing process. We also know that soil stains the carrots as soon as it dries on the surface. Washing is made easier by periodically wetting the carrots as you pull them from the ground. Next, the carrots are dumped into a perforated crate in small batches and sprayed with water while being agitated. The washed carrots are dried under box fans, so there's no longer a wet sheen on the surface. Then they are packed away in Rubbermaid totes. The carrots seem dry at this point, but their cells are still alive, and as those cells perspire, they release moisture. Absorb or release that excessive moisture, it builds up fast and encourages rot. Therefore, these storage totes need...
No, not this again. You know yourself. So I'm used to very country phrases, but even my dad will throw out phrases where it's like, I don't even know where that...
The world.
He called me. He goes, hey son, you been outside today?
Getting a lot of errors. That means it's working.
He goes, I just came from outside.
Okay, that's a lot of errors.
Buddy, it's a good day to sight in a rifle.
Stop it. Stop it.
I have no idea what that means. Not a clue.
This has to be more errors than good.
Rolodex. It couldn't come up with anything. I was like, Pop, I don't know what that means. And he goes, well, it's sunny outside, there was no wind. And I was like, why don't we say that now? Instead of making it sound like you're auditioning for Cabela's Man of the Year. Well, I'm used to... I finally found a suitable piece of ash. The time is finally here to make a hurling.
First thing we do anyway is grab the pattern, place it down onto the ash there.
I have the old ripcut.
Do wild horses need shoes?
See, these horses are not wild, these are domestic, and they have shoes on. Let me see if I can show you a pair of shoes here. Come here, man. There you go. See, there's a set of shoes, it's kind of dirty.
But what about wild horses? How do they deal with the fact that they don't have shoes? Well, number one, wild horses are not carrying a human. These horses here, when you have a 150 to 200 pound human on you, that adds a lot of weight to your feet. Wild horses operate under what's called natural selection. So if they have hard enough hooves where they can take it without shoes, then they live. If they don't have hard hooves and they have soft hooves,
In Milwaukee? Oh, with power. Alright, let's do something ridiculous.
What the hell?
Alright, I got a better bad idea. 10-inch flag. Here we go. Hold on to the drill long enough. That's okay, we got another one. We're gonna put this one in. I'm gonna use the handle. Seriously, that thing's like gonna rip my arm off. So we're gonna use the handle. Not all the way, but pretty darn close. Alright, let's try with this.
Okay, see if I can invite you.
Growing up, Carhartt meant that you were real country, you know? Your dad might be a plumber. Y'all were renting deer meat, you know? Math wasn't something you got excited about.
What?
Carhartt was different in the 90s. Now everybody's got it on, and it's mind-blowing. I got it for every Christmas. I mean, my whole life, and my dad would say the same thing every time. That right there is gonna last you forever. And that's cool. It's nice to have clothes that last. But Carhartt's famous because it doesn't shrink when you wash it. It doesn't hang on fences. But I mean, when you're 14, you don't want coveralls. My parents would be like, Derek, we'd like for you to get a girlfriend. And I had to tell my mom, y'all just bought me overalls. I drive Dad's truck. You make my lunches. There's a rumor in school that I've got a family, Mom.
This deer is mounted but not finished yet, so I'm going to show you.
What does this guy have on his Ford? Oh, I've seen this video. It makes my truck look awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, if that was on my truck, it would roll right over. My biggest concern is it's just too wide. It's certainly too wide for the road to be legal.
Yeah, I don't know. This is how a professional homeowner fixes a crushed hose. Take a knife, cut off the end. Head over to Amazon or your local hardware store and buy 2 of them.
Fucking shit.
Repair couplers. Be sure that this is either zinc.
Damn near had a
Loosen
goddamn
bolts
heart
over 2
attack
bolts
from that.
screws, about 4
Spawned in.
each. Put the
Started
red
running
metal
away
on
from
first,
spawn because it's a
apply
death
small
trap.
amount of liquid soap to your
Like,
finger.
okay, I'm
The
safe.
inside of the hose, as well as the repair
Flap!
coupler.
Bang! Just dead.
Take
Fucking
your garden hose to the next
giant
level.
fanned
Put on one of these.
worm
Solid
bone
brass
monster
shutoff valve.
killed me.
You'll save water, make your life a lot easier. This is how a professional.
Rossetti has grown so much wool that now he's wool blind. He grows it on his eyes, the sack, the bottoms of his legs, and in his armpits. Although shag is a common trait in baby dolls, I've never seen one this fluffy. But that's not the only thing unique about this guy.
Does anyone call you Matthew? Matt, or is it always Matthew?
It's always been Matthew, for good reason.
Are you mad?
No, I'm not mad.
Okay.
See, my mom was mad when I got called Matt. I was in kindergarten. My mom's kindergarten teacher, and my
Your
friend
mom
John.
was your kindergarten? Yes. Oh, wow.
She and my friend John Griffith said, "Hey Matt, wanna go play the monkey bars?" And I ran out and said, "Yeah." And halfway to the monkey bars, I feel this hand on my shoulder. Bam! It slammed to the ground. I look up, it's my mother in my face, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to play the monkey bars with John." She goes, "Who is?" I said, "I am." She goes, "What's your name?" I said, "Matthew." And I named you Matthew from the Bible.
Okay, that's
I was
kinda
like,
cool.
"Yes, ma'am." So.
Does anybody buys solar panels and uses them to go off-grid? Hello, my name is Snoop.
Wouldn't it be great if games just fucking worked like games? It didn't have a bunch of bullshit.
Well,
A friend of mine asked me to make him an ashtray for his birthday, so I decided to go with the wood that felt to me like the obvious choice for that task. That's right, mountain mahogany. That's because wood from the mountain mahogany, which isn't actually a mahogany at all, isn't just beautiful, but it's also extremely hard. To compare the hardness of different species of wood, we use what's called the Janka hardness scale, in which we measure the amount of force required to embed a steel ball halfway into the side grain of a piece of wood with 12% moisture content. Hickory, a relatively harder wood, has a Janka rating of 1,800 pounds of force required to embed that little steel ball halfway in. That quaking aspen, meanwhile, only takes 350 pounds of force, while our mountain mahogany has one of the highest Janka hardness ratings of any species of tree native to the United States with a whopping 3,200 pounds of force. There are some even harder woods out there native to other parts of the world, but we'll have to talk about them later, because I'm out of time. The upside of this wood being as hard as it is means I was able to sand this to an extremely high grit and get a real nice polish on it. I mean, yeah, just look at all those colors in there. Neat wood. It's neat.
This is a Henniger rollaway nesting box, and it's a phenomenal tool for chickens because you can have clean eggs that aren't broken, that are ready to be eaten or sold. And the cool thing about it is it has this roosting bar that's run by a solar-powered timer, so it can be set for a specific time in the morning so that that roosting bar opens up for the birds to get in there and lay eggs. This prevents them from nesting in there at nighttime. What we love most about the Henniger rollaway nest box is simply having clean eggs. It is a game changer, and if you want to purchase one of these, they come in different sizes, and I've got a link down below for you to get.
The color brown doesn't exist. There's no wavelength for brown. When you see it, you're just looking at orange, but darker. Brown doesn't exist on this color wheel. The only way you can get it is if you go orange and then lower the brightness. One YouTube video I was watching on this was like, look at this boring orange square. It looks so orange. Oh shit, wait, it's brown. Tricked you, it's just the context. How do all you brunettes feel knowing that you're just darker gingers?
This AI just...
I'm not a ginger, so...
So we have our sawdust stove where you get to boil wax, but the wax is getting too hot. The wax is catching fire actually quite quickly. This little thing doesn't look like much, but what's coming out of here is astoundingly hot. So we're going to do a fun little experiment. We're going to try and cool it off by throwing